energy is the Strength card. And for some of you, this will tie to a Leo person, sun, moon, or rising sign. It's a day that focuses on strength of all kinds. Physical strength, vitality, health. Maybe you're working out, maybe you're an athlete, you're doing weightlifting, or maybe you're connecting to someone who's athletic. It could be a focus on sports. For others of you, this is about animals. Maybe you train animals, or you're spending more time with your animal, or there's an issue surrounding your animal. For others of you, this is about health and vitality, the heart health, or connecting to healers, or maybe you're trying to recover from something, or you're dealing with emotional issues. Maybe your appetite is a problem. Some of you, this is about emotional strength, acting with calm conviction, standing your ground, feeling confident, being in touch with your physical nature, and being in control of your shadow self, coming to terms with it. And it may be the strength of a skill that you have. Maybe you're very creative or artistic or talented in some way. It could be a focus on your children and your connection, having a child, instructing a child, taking care of a child. It may be something that is romantic in nature. Maybe the focus is romance, or a lover, or sexuality. But today requires that you try to remain in a strong position and have faith in your abilities. So it could be simply about being a good friend or acting with noble intention, but it's also about fortitude and your strength to stay the course in a situation. Now, today is a day where you may need to step back, take a time out, especially if you're dealing with something difficult. Maybe you need to reaffirm your peace of mind, your confidence about something. And that requires you to, recharge your batteries. So today is a day where, dealing with self-doubt, your purpose, what you're doing, the people you're connected to, really coming to terms with yourself to have some measure of peace prevents you from creating additional problems that may have manifested as anger, resentment, frustration, combative behavior, aggression. Stepping back from a situation is important because today there's a very strong link between how you feel, how you think, and its impact on your physicality. Physical and mental health is tied together today. And so you may need to let go of something so that you can regain your strength. That may be difficult. Maybe it's something that was important to you. You were excited about, enthusiastic about. Maybe you put a lot of energy into it. But maybe it's taking a toll on you, or it needs a rework, or you need to step back from it. And letting that go and starting over can be hard. But if you have faith with who you are, what you're doing, that could very well be rewarded, especially if you've given it your all. You've given it your best, whatever that may be. It's a day where you have strong intuition. You may be very on point today with what you feel, what you think, what your instincts tell you. It may be, accurate to the point of being scary. But even so, there may have been some miscall. And so stepping back, taking a short walk, a drive, some kind of distraction may actually rejuvenate you, bring you some answers, or guide you toward that fire again that you were missing. And for some of you, part of the issue is your fear. Maybe that's holding you back. And maybe it's because you're afraid. Now, maybe you're afraid of success. Maybe you're afraid of winning. Maybe you feel you don't deserve it. Or maybe, you've been rejected in the past and you're afraid that'll happen again. Or maybe, you're dealing with something that's looming large and there's a fear of failure. Or you feel if you act in your conviction, claim your power, stand up for yourself, that others will strike against you, retaliate in some way. In some cases, you may just be afraid of being alone, and it causes you to make decisions or place yourself in partnerships that aren't healthy. So today is a day where you really have to look at, are you getting what you deserve? That overarching card, the theme of the week, getting recognition, getting what's due, getting what belongs to you. Because you really have to look at your tendency to settle for less just because it's easy. And it's not what you want, it's not what you deserve, it's just following that habit or path of least resistance that keeps you stuck. Now, you do have to look at the other side of the coin. Maybe you're dealing with, issues of illness or sick people, or your own health is compromised in some way. Maybe you have someone dependent on you, or someone dominating you, or you're dominated by your own passion and urges. That might be substance abuse or sexuality or spending money, whatever your vice is. In some cases, you're not dealing with self. You're pointing the finger out there. So you may be very quick to blame other people, but you're not looking at the card that encouraged you to look at the big picture. What's your role in the situation? And if you don't see your role in it, maybe you close yourself off to the truth. You don't want to see, you don't want to hear anything that doesn't jive with what you believe or what you want it to be. So today, refusing to let go of something that went wrong in the past is making you close off to perhaps happiness, success, prosperity, a productive future in some way. So today is a day where you're looking at your fortitude and, what rung of success are you standing on? Whatever the situation, at least on some level, you realize that you could up your game, that your best can still be better.